Bourbon Street, the heart of jazz music, busy bars, and voodoo shops. But there was one particular shop that stood tucked away, only appearing to some. Anyone passing by that were not chosen to see it would only see a gap between some old buildings appearing to be an alleyway. But, to the chosen, the shop would reveal itself with dimly lit neon lights that hung in the window that read PL Voodoo Shop. Whether their hearts were filled with good intentions and had a good spirit, or filled with bad intentions and selfish desires, the shop was open for their business. Once inside the shop, a strong aroma of lit incense filled the room space. Candle wax melted over relics, jars filled with herbs, powders, and oils. Talismans hung beautifully around the shop, made from beads, feathers, herbs, twine, and bones. Sitting behind the counter was the old shopkeeper, an older man with blazing eyes that pierced through anyone's soul. He wore a black large-brimmed hat with a black dapper suit coat and a red bow tie. He went by the name the Hex Man. He would offer the customer a seat and a drink like a good host. The chosen customer with a pure heart and good intentions would feel a beautiful euphoric feeling once they consumed the drink. The Hex Man would then hand them a simple charm from off his display. A small bag filled with certain herbs as well as a necklace charm that he instructed them to always wear and carry with them, as from then on, their lives would be enriched and blessed. As far as the other unfortunate customers, the ones with heaviness, selfishness, and bad intentions, they would meet their fate. The Hex Man would smile at them and offer them a drink as he did the others. Instead, this drink would be hexed with a powder. Once they consumed the drink, the Hex Man would guide them over to the shelves where the voodoo dolls rested on display, each doll differently sewn and crafted, each with tiny beaded eyes that seemed to watch every movement. The Hex Man would then grab one off the shelf, carefully inspecting the doll before whispering something into it and handing it over to the customer. Once the customer had the doll in their possession, they would start to feel disoriented and confused, followed by heavy breathing and a tightness in their chest, seeing visions as their soul and consciousness slowly started to be pulled into the voodoo doll. The customer, not having the ability to pull away from the doll, would finally collapse to the floor, as the cold corpse lie clenching the doll that now holds their soul forever. The Hex Man slowly picks up the doll and places it back on its shelf in its rightful place, next to all the other voodoo dolls forever bound to the shop. The shop can either be a blessing or a curse. Its doors always open to the chosen few that will find their fate depending on their soul. Whether you leave blessed or don't leave at all, the choice is yours.